What's up, everyone? We asked for your questions on Twitter and YouTube for an AMA, and I'm going to do my best to answer them. Let's get started. Temujin asks, okay, Zain, how in the world do you make your famous Zain's famous zesty salsa? What you want to do, all right, I cook all the time. I'm actually a very experienced chef. You're going to want to ground up some tomatoes. Do you ground up tomatoes? No, you chop tomatoes. You need to chop up some tomatoes. Then you ground it up. Throw in some crushed red pepper, some cumin, some peanut butter, and then you just toss in a game controller or something. I don't know. I don't know how to answer this question. Pochi SSBM asks, what piece of non-melee media has influenced your life the most? Okay, I actually like this question. I can answer this. I would say I'm a big TV movie guy. My favorite, or one of my favorite shows of all time is Arrested Development. And I think that's influenced a lot of my humor growing up, and also in like Melee and the sketches that I've done. So I'd probably have to go with Arrested Development. Yeah. Next question. Ahmed Majid asks, favorite Pakistani food? That's question 1. Number 2 is, ever gonna make a Marth guide? I really enjoyed watching Coach Husband over a year ago. Favorite Pakistani food? I'm gonna say chane. I don't know if that's exclusive to Pakistan. Like, I know like in India they use tomatoes and stuff, but I really like chane masala just with naan. It's really simple and really tasty. And then in terms of the Marth guide, I've thought about it, but that just sounds like such a behemoth of a thing to make. I do think that the husband videos that I made that you mentioned are really, really good if you're an up-and-coming Marth main trying to get to the next level, because it has almost every relevant matchup that I talk about with husband. But maybe one day I'll make the big video guide. I think people would probably get something out of that. Next question. Mr. Cheesemozo asks, who was your favorite player to watch before you began competing? I guess that's kind of hard because I started competing at the exact same time I started watching. But in terms of like before my Melee career, when I started going to tournaments nationally and stuff, first person was actually PP, because Apex 2015 was the first tournament that I had watched, and I really, really liked his Marth. And then I became like a basic Mango fanboy, like watching every tournament I would root for him. I always really liked watching Plup, especially when he switched to Sheik. Yeah, I think those are the big. Oh, PPU of course, because he used to make Marth tutorials. PPU University, I'm a proud alum. He also had really cool music taste. I think he was my favorite for a long time too. So those are my big 3. OTSon28 asks, who from the top 10 Melee players would you pack the aux cord to if you were driving? Out of the top 10, I just mentioned Pew Pew. I think his music tasted really good, but if I had to look at the current Melee top 10, ooh, Jmook. I think he has really good music taste from what I've heard on stream. Mango's not bad, because he just listens to like almost everything, so you're bound to find something that's really good. Hbox too also has really good music taste. I have to give it to him, but I can't tell if he's the type of guy to just like go to like an Anthony Fantano video and then check the score and be like, yeah, this shit's fucking good. If that's the case, then I mean good shit, I guess. But my first instinct would be to go to Jmook. Least likely to get the aux cable, probably Cody. I feel like Cody just doesn't listen to that much music. Every time I go on his stream, I think it's just like video game lo-fi stuff. But the thing is, Cody told me that he used to play the piano really well, so maybe he would play some like really good like classical stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Cody. Sorry, Cody. Zach McGee's, what life accomplishment do you feel the most proud of outside of Melee? Oh, this is kind of sad that nothing's immediately coming to mind. Oh no. Maybe I need to reevaluate the things that I do. I guess, all right, it's not really an accomplishment, but just being able to be close with my family and maintain good relationships with the people I love, I think is the thing that I'm most proud of and grateful for. Vivi Lays asks, is competing against people you consider friends a bit tough at times, or does it help improve your friendship? I think going into the match, it can be a little weird. For example, when I'm like, I have to play Moki or something, where we've been hanging out the whole weekend, and we stream all the time, we're really close, we talk. But then if I'm being honest, when push comes to shove and we gotta play, I'm ready to kill him, man. Like, it's me or him. And that's why I won our last set. You gotta be able to pull the trigger. Next question. Twilight Thief asks, Do you do anything besides Smash? What's your problem? If so, what is it? You guys are really making me question what I value in this world. Do I do anything besides Smash? Yeah, but all the things that I do outside of Smash are really lazy. Like, I just binge watch TV. Is that a cool thing to do? I think so. I really enjoy, like, going out to see movies and stuff. I travel. I used to not like traveling before Melee, but Melee has kind of opened my eyes towards, like, experiencing new food, cultures, and stuff like that. I used to run, but now I'm a pretty stationary fellow. So, yeah, I would say those are the main things. Jay Edzine asks, what in your opinion is the main thing that separates Mango's Falco from the other top Falcos? That's a good question. I've talked about it on my stream some. The spacing that Mango dash dances at with Falco and his ability to like tempo switch with like pulling back with lasers and stuff, just mixing those two things in really well is insane. So if you notice, like my main move that I use against Falco is just Marth's Nair, and Mango's ability to weave out of it and also just like predict when I jump with it and be close and ready for it is insane. And also his punish game on Marth is just incomparable. Like on FD, it makes me feel like sometimes that Falco wins on that stage just by the way that he like closes out stocks. Really like unorthodox move choices sometimes. F smash callouts. He has the best F smashes out of anyone. Those are like the biggest things. Techstrobe says, do you believe ranked will bring upon a more competitive era of Melee, or expect the new mode to not be taken seriously by top players? Also, what is your approach to ranked if you plan on participating? I think ranked, Fizzy had a really good take on it. I think it'll be really good for the up and comers who you don't know about yet, but those players are gonna start like the same way that Slippy Kids on Unranked got really good. I think this is gonna foster, and we're gonna see a lot of like crazy ranked players just starting to come to tournaments and stuff. For me personally, I don't think that ranked is the best mode of practice, but it's really good for content. So the other day I actually streamed me playing my Roy on ranked. Got to number 14, by the way. I don't want to brag too much, but yeah, I think it's really good for content. I think it would be cool if ranked had more incentives with like tournaments and stuff. For example, Summit, if they invited out like top ranked placers who aren't already invited, I think that would be a really cool way to add stakes to it. But yeah, the ranked mode is insane. The UI is super good, and I can definitely see a lot of people getting really good practice from it. Thank you all for your questions. I learned a lot about myself. I haven't really achieved much in my life. Don't really know how to cook. I think I might try to learn how to make some salsa after this video. So appreciate the questions. Thank you all for watching. Leave a comment below. What's your favorite Pakistani food? Are you ever gonna make a Marth guide? How about you make a Marth guide? Why do I have to make the Marth guide? You ever think about that? Like, you're over here sending me these questions and I'm just like your little puppet and I have to answer them. Maybe you should be answering the questions. Thanks for watching.